Well, as the anticipated end of the Trump-era Remain in Mexico border policy draws near, concern from elected leaders across the country about the predicted surge of migrants. Federal officials expect daily crossings to increase by thousands following the more than 3 million border encounters over the past 2 years alone. Correspondent Khalil is tracking this for us in Washington.
But Natasha, with Title 42 set to end this week, you've got local officials, mayors, you've got governors, members of Congress, even members of the Biden administration, people on both sides of the aisle all acknowledging the problem at the border is likely to get much worse. Washington has no immediate solution to the crisis at the southern border. And with the end of Title 42 coming, it's likely going to get far worse.
We have every level of government doing everything we can to prevent people from coming into the country illegally, or repelling them, or arresting them and putting them behind bars.
Texas Governor Greg Abbott says across the board, resources to handle the influx of migrants are wearing thin. According to the Dallas Morning News, Texas has spent roughly $4 billion on Operation Lone Star since last year, surging law enforcement to the border.
If the courts do not intervene and put a halt to the removal of Title 42, it's going to be total chaos.
The COVID-era policy is set to expire Wednesday. And when it does, Homeland Security expects the number of migrants seeking asylum will rise dramatically, on top of already record-shattering numbers. Border agents encountered nearly 2.4 million migrants at the southern border this year, averaging 7,500 a day, and they say that number may double. No exact figure on how much an increased surge will cost, but the Biden administration expects it could be billions.
The administration has asked Congress to fund more than $3 billion to help us provide the resources that will be needed to process these migrants, to make sure that people are treated humanely.
But what happens to those migrants for whom there is no room? Beyond shelters, motels, and local rec centers, some are housed in detention centers, jails. About 30,000 migrants are currently being housed in ICE facilities. The vast majority have no criminal record, all at the government's expense.
We know that the influx on Wednesday will be incredible. It will be huge.
Saturday, El Paso's mayor declared a state of emergency, following the lead of Denver's mayor.
We're going to run out of capacity to serve them.
In New York, Mayor Eric Adams requested $1 billion from the federal government to handle migrants there. And in Washington, Mayor Muriel Bowser declared an emergency herself, funneling $10 million in district dollars to create an Office of Migrant Services. No matter the cost in dollars and cents, Democratic Congresswoman Veronica Escobar, who represents El Paso, says there's also a human cost that shouldn't go ignored as migrants seek refuge in the U.S.
The federal government, under Congress's direction, has addressed immigration as a border-only issue. We really have to kind of zoom out and recognize this is a Western Hemispheric refugee crisis.
Many of the officials you heard from in that story weren't just Republicans, but Democrats. It wasn't that long ago that sources I've spoken with on the Democratic side of the aisle didn't really want to speak publicly about the border situation. Now it seems as though there's an acknowledgement across the board that something more needs to be done. Natasha.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.